Hi French horn players, in this video we're going to talk about oiling these rotors and your valves, and what you're going to need is you're going to need your valve oil or your rotor oil and your French horn. I don't need a mouthpiece on for this, so I put that down so I don't accidentally drop it on the floor. Step one is you're going to open up your valve oil and put the cap down so you don't drop it, and you have your valve oil. I'm going to put that down for a second when I go ahead and get myself set up. The next step is I'm going to hold my French horn this way with my bell facing towards the sky, but still keeping my left hand so I can push down the valves. I'm going to push down the first valve and pull out the slide exactly like we're going to empty out our condensation, right? And I'm going to wiggle that out. And if this ends up tricky to pull out, you can always put some of your slide grease on it, and you're going to put that down. Next, you're going to go ahead and take your oil. Mine is a synthetic oil. Yours might be different. It's okay as long as it's your oil. And you're going to go ahead and put a couple of drops where you just took that tube from, right? So go ahead and put a couple of drops. And then you're going to wiggle your valve back and forth, still holding your French horn with the bell towards the sky. You can go ahead and repeat that for every single valve. Make sure when you put your tube back in, you're pushing down the valve, and then you push it back in, right? The other way that you can oil your valves too is hold your French horn flat like this. I'm going to angle mine so you can see, and I'm going to go ahead and take this rotor cap. I can unscrew it, and it comes off. Once you unscrew it enough, it comes off. You're going to then hold your French horn flat, but I'm going to turn it this way so you can see. I'm going to take a drop, just one drop, of my valve oil and put it right there on the center while I'm holding it flat. And then before I put the cap on, I'm going to wiggle this back and forth like this. So ready, I'm holding it flat. I'm taking some of my oil, just putting one drop on there. Now I'm wiggling it back and forth. Put down my valve oil, take my rotor cap and screw it back on. And that can be repeated for all three valves as well. And that's all you have to do.